Now, two Zimbabwean police officers have been arrested for allegedly taking bribes from public transport operators at Mavuku turn-off along the Harare-Mutare Highway. Sergeant James Chifamba and Constable Trimo Gundra were caught on a secret camera recording, allegedly taking bribes while on duty with a police motorbike, and video has since gone viral.
So the video footage appears to show drivers handing over suspected bribe money, with the recorder's voiceover claiming that officers had accepted bribes from over 10 motorists. In a statement yesterday, National Police spokesperson Commissioner Paul Nyati confirmed the arrest, adding that the Commissioner General Godwin Matanga had a zero-tolerance policy towards police officers who engage in corrupt activities.
Well, this comes after a series of accidents involving public transport operators, with the public pointing fingers to the police for not executing their duties properly. Now, we spoke to National Police spokesperson Commissioner Paul Nyati after Thursday's Kuwadzana accident, which claimed 7 lives, and this is what he had to say on corruption.
If there are drivers out there who allege corruption on the part of police officers, we've always engaged the associations and they said reports should be made, and I can assure you action will be taken without fear or fear.
Right, that is a kind of a story that, you know, look, as we did say earlier, we were saying that we also have a part to play, because sometimes it's easy for you to take out that 10 buck or just say, Asha, and but, you know, but at the end of the day, I think it's two-way, it's a two-way street.
I think when it comes, for me, I like that this person who recorded this put it out there, because I think it's probably the most open secret in this country that whether it's us as drivers or even some of these errant, and I call that because I don't think it's all police officers, but I think every person has sort of encountered a situation where either they felt like they want to pay a bribe or they felt like they're being pressured into paying a bribe. And you did highlight, especially when you were talking about traffic, Marissa, in the first hour, you know, about that traffic fine list, yes, and maybe our lack of understanding in terms of the rules and regulations that come with that. But I think it's a culture. It's a culture that we need to work on collectively. If the Commissioner General is coming out and says there's a zero tolerance, it means from the highest level in terms of police, it's a big no. So anybody else under Commissioner Matanga, you know, is probably disrespecting that ideology. And I feel like as people, we are also playing a part, because it is our first instinct. People don't want to be inconvenienced, because usually it's that whole like Handego Central or Hande Pambari that we want to avoid. And then we start initiating those conversations to say, officer, do money morning.
So, what my issue is not, I think this is beyond this level that we are seeing right now. It's beyond perhaps Paul Nyati and his, foot soldiers. It sits in Commissioner Matanga's office. It sits in the Presidium. It sits in your house as a Zimbabwean. The lawlessness that is in the country is appalling. I tell you this. You've got these guys that hang on to the combis at the back, and then you've got this kind of driving that is just nasty. And that same person may actually be a cop. That same person may actually be a very respected, person in some office. But we all do this. All of us are just the lawlessness that is in the country.
I don't do that.
It's really terrible.
I don't do that.
You're from the other side.
Yes, I'm from the other side of the railway track.
But also, again, talking about the other side of Samora's, there's a viewer who sent in a message this morning. He's like, you know what, guys? I know Mavuku's been sorted. There is Rothmans, which is BAT Road in Harare.
Just on Simon Mazoro.
Just on Simon Mazoro. There's a bike raneta. Somebody, hint, use your phone. You see what is happening.
No, but also just coming back to that intersection, one of the biggest challenges as well, I mean, if I'm just not excusing the bike raneta, is there is some of the most errant and wild driving.
This
I've
is what I'm
seen
saying.
around-
The lawlessness. You know, you just can't really
But
wait for the
sometimes-
light to turn green
Yeah,
and
sometimes,
move nicely.
Sometimes though, what's sad and unfortunate for me is you do have police people standing
Yeah,
there,
every
and
time.
they're not doing anything about it.
They can't do
Or
anything about it.
Are they being bullied by these people, or what's really going on, and what really can be done? I think the question is we need to find solutions of how to do this. We can always talk about these guys are bad drivers, blah blah blah, but what is the solution? What are
It
some of the
doesn't lie with the
solutions?
cops, actually. It
It
lies
lies
with
with
us.
us.
The individual who drives, the individual who's walking, who's doing whatever they're doing, jumping onto the back of a combi. Yesterday, I actually said to someone, I wish I had a shambok. Because I saw these two youngsters who were
But that's
hanging on the car.
lawlessness. You don't take the law into your own hands.
Yes, we drove from Avondale, yeah? All the way to Westgate.
Yeah.
And these youngsters are just there.
Yeah,
You know?
and it's so sad as well because some of those people have actually died. Being at the back of a truck, back of a combi, they've fallen off and gotten run over. So, I think there's some things that we need to maybe help each other on our social media platforms. Please let us know some of the solutions that you would have for some of these situations that we have. We
Why
are
are we
at
so lawless?
ZTN Prime on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and we are Zimpapers Television Network on Facebook. Let us know your thoughts about how we are as a people and how we can actually make our Zimbabwe better.
And just like how Marisa says, I don't do that.
Yes, it's true.
Konapo ipapo ba ZTN Prime, DSTV channel 294, the place to be.